best parts of hanging out with these guys without the hangover.
Whoopity-doo!
Oh my God, that's too much. That's obviously too much. How are you,
That's
honey?
way too fucking much. Oh my, I got bad brain. I got bad brain, and my liver craves alcohol. Yes, this is a White Claw.
It is. What
'cause
flavor of mistake are you having?
Oh well, hold on. See, I saw a commercial the other day for White Claw Surf. It's the new branding they've got going.
That's the flavor name. The proprietary name is Surf.
No, it's the line of flavors that they have. It's called Surf.
Okay.
This one is a citrus yuzu smash.
Wow. That's.
I figure it was a good way to get. It's a good way to get started before I started drinking all this whiskey.
Good for you. Good for you. We are currently having a shandy. I made some from scratch lemonades today.
Oh my!
Everything I've drank all week has been through a straw. You want to guess why, buddy?
Because you're finally in the nursing home, and that's the only way they'll serve it to you.
No, it's to prevent the searing pain. We're going to the dentist yet again on Tuesday.
Oh shit!
I had a lump of gold taken out of my tooth because it had gotten shifted and the tooth underneath it had gone bad. So the guy yanked off all this goddamn gold, and he shaved it down some more. And it's a little tender, so he put a temporary tooth on there. And wouldn't you know it, about 4 days ago, I was having myself a banana of all things, and it sucked the goddamn temporary tooth right off my head. And then I bit down onto it with my half a tooth back there, cutting open the inside of my mouth, shooting searing pain through my jaw, and breaking the goddamn thing.
Fuck.
So, being the stubborn prick that I am, instead of going back and having him fashion me another one, we're just drinking everything out of a straw and dealing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just adapt and overcome. And
yeah. And fuck the turtles. Fuck all turtles.
I don't want to fuck a turtle.
Well, we've got the plastic straw. We've had this box of plastic straws now for years. Because there's no way to dispose of them. It's a Costco box of straws that we've just been moving with us repeatedly because you can use them. Well, you can't really use them because you feel guilty because you're destroying the world. But then I'm like, well, I'll just throw them away. She's like, can't throw them away. Turtles. I'm like, okay, so we'll burn them. She's like, nope, can't burn them. CFCs. So we just own these straws now. That's just for the rest of our lives.
But she's totally okay with you using them and throwing them away.
Well, as long as you get repeated uses out of them. There's really no reason why a straw can't be reusable in the first place.
It's true. But and you're in Florida. All those turtles are doing coke anyway. So they'll be grateful to have a straw.
Currently wearing a skull and crossbones fucking headband. You think I haven't given up? Who gives a shit about a straw?
Who gives a shit?
My headgear has gotten weird of late, bud.
You'll notice if you're watching, if you're just listening, thank you. Also, thanks to Oregon and Virginia for blowing us the fuck up.
Yay!
That was fantastic. But you'll notice I'm in another new location.
It's your living room.
Yeah, it's my living room. And you'll notice that because we had a recording last night for a podcast out of St. Louis called Sorry, Please Continue.
Okay.
And at Whimsy Tea Company here in Springfield, Illinois. Visit Whimsy Tea Company, owned by Gordon and his lovely wife. Gordon is an old...
Tell me his name is Gordon Whimsy, please.
I wish.
Oh.
No, Gordon's like an old punk rock dude that just got really into tea when he couldn't drink anymore. So and it's really cool because they do all types of blend. I think we've talked about it. That's the one I did the labels for.
Yeah.
But we had a recording, so I just packed up all my equipment just in case just in case, because I had to take my sound system and microphones anyway, and so I was like, I'm going to take everything with me in case we have any failures, any technical issues, what have you. And so running home from the day job today, and it just was like, fuck it, we're setting it up here because it's potentially going to rain, because otherwise we'd be outside, because that worked nicely, or at least well enough.
Well, and now you're closer to the rest of the White Claw surf debacle that's, I'm guessing, living in your fridge.
Most of it's just sitting on the stove right now.
Yeah, because you want that warm if you're going to be
I threw a handful in, but there's a lot of, I also bought some beer. So I had to fill the what Nicole calls the vegetable drawer, but that's always been a beer drawer. It will always be a beer drawer. God damn it. And so
does the beer just get precedent like prime real estate in the fridge? If you don't have a beer fridge, then it's just like that goes in there first, and then you worry about the fucking broccoli.
Well, and that's the thing. That's why we bought a small fridge for downstairs, but we barely get to hang out downstairs anymore, because when we are actually, yes, because of spirits. There's one. One is really cool. He will drink with you and then ask permission to tickle your butthole.
Okay.
There's another.
His name is also Whimsy.
It is. That's what we call him. And then there's Phil, who will just stick a ghostly, just a ghoulish knob right up your butthole when you're not looking. And
so his name is not Philip. That's just what he does. Is Phil.
Yeah, that's why we call him that. And yeah, we bought the beer fridge for downstairs. We never use it anymore. I'd like to find a way to bring it upstairs, because what we need is more shit up in this area now. Your
kitchen does tend to be jam-packed with goodies at all times.
Yeah, there's not a lot of folks that I know that owned pickled lemons. We had a jar of pickled lemons for a long time. We've got dried morel mushrooms.
Okay. I got pickled lemons. I don't know exactly what they're for.
I don't either. I don't know. There's a lot of shit in my kitchen that I'm like, can we throw this away? No, I'm going to use that. When? The apocalypse? Fuck. When is this getting used?
Oh, that makes sense. After the fallout, you're going to want the pickled lemons for scurvy. But outside of that, yeah, I don't know.
I do, though. My favorite thing in our kitchen is our tower of cereal. We have
it's just one golden graham stacked on top of another from the fucking stove to the ceiling.
Yes, it took a long time and a lot of concentration. God, my brain is bad today.
Yeah, I'm done. I got nothing.
Oh fuck, I'm
motherfucker.
Oh, dude. So the past 2 weeks we've been working in the office. Now today we get to bring all of our stuff home, and we get to set it up on Sunday so that we can work from home for 2 weeks because government.
Right.
But yeah, every day.
For the NSA, right?
I can't disclose that.
Okay, so NSA.
Yeah, but I can't disclose that.
You're working from home for the post office. You're doing it poorly.
Yes, I just send emails. They deliver the mail. I open every piece. I type it up and I send it. It's not efficient because I type like this. I just
that does seem like a very government thing to do.
Right?
It's a workaround. It's really not. It's really not, Senator.
But yeah, every day I've just had my ass kicked for the past 2 weeks, and yeah, so I'm just excited to get to hang out with my buddy.
Who?
You fuck nut. That was mean. I should have called you a fuck nut.
I'm
sorry.
Care.
I know.
It didn't even affect me. Now it does. Now you made it weird. Before it was fine.
Shit. Fuck God. Well, that's on brand for dipshit here.
Remember that this episode will come out on the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is called Zig and Larry Ignore Topic, and it comes out Wednesday evening at some point. What time is it?
5:30.
5:30. Sure, I should know.
It's we have different times, so it gets posted at 5:30 Central on the tube of the U.
And what time is that here then? That's so 5:30 Central is 7 o'clock here. Correct. That's how time
yes,
works.
I believe that is the conversion.
Mm-hmm.
That is the conversion for this. It's 5:30 Central is sometime
What is
next
that
Thursday.
metric? Yeah, what is
What,
that metric?
what is
It's
that?
14 cubic hectoliters long.
Yes, it's when does it come out? The future. Yeah, also give us a like and a subscribe and a review. It helps the algorithm because fuck the algorithm. It's pay to play, and we ain't doing that shit unless we absolutely have to. We just want the numbers, guys.
Uh-huh.
But again, thanks to Oregon and Virginia, and as always, Ohio. You're pulling third, Ohio. You were in first place for a long time.
Poor Cleveland, pulling pud.
That's okay. We still have more listeners in places that you and I don't live and have never lived than we do in places that we do live.
Well, that's the interwebs for you.
You're connected at all times. It's fantastic.
Ooh.
Oh, what's been going on? What's been going on, buddy?
Let's see. My face exploded, and the dentist I thought was an interesting man because my new one, he's the gold that he took out of my mouth was huge. He was like, it was impressed how much gold it was. He handed it to me. He's like, feel how heavy this is. I just said, the farm is saved. He's like, this is expensive. I tell you what, he mailed it to the guy who's going to build my new tooth with it. He's like, I'll just use that. So you don't have to pay for brand new material. I'm like, great. That's phenomenal. How long have you had that in your head? I honestly don't know at this point. I've lost all track of what's going on in there. And let's just say the president was before the black guy. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Something along those lines. I also found out how a simple drive could make you ridiculously unhappy to be a human being, followed by ridiculously happy to be a human being in the matter of like 8 blocks.
Okay.
As we're driving down and we get cut off by one of those, and again, I moved to Florida, so it's my own fault, but you know, I hate the stupid gigantic shit ticker trucks that you don't need. You know what I mean? It's raised up. This man is like running over the elderly and children without ever noticing. And he's got 3 flags that are easily 7 feet long. And it says Trump 2024, Make America Great Again. Ugh. And the other one said something, I don't know. It was just like one, and like he had a decal of, I shit you not, like an eagle, just like all down the side of this huge ass truck. And he cut us off, and it's raised, and and it just made me so unhappy. And I was just like, God damn it, there's just too many of those kind of people in the world. I don't think we're gonna get anywhere. And then passing him with big flip you birds up in the air was a little pink convertible with 2 gigantic dudes in it and a poodle and a big bumper sticker that just said, I heart gay porn. And they were just flipping him off and honking. And I went, you know what? We're going to be okay.
Everything's going to be
okay.
We're
going to be okay. I don't know what it says about me. If like, I saw the extremes of all humanity on like the same road and went, well, I know which team I'm playing for. But not literally. Well, yeah, fuck it. I don't care. I'd rather try. Rather try than ride in that truck.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I'd rather take both of those dicks at once than have a conversation with that guy for 5 seconds.
Yeah, fucking awesome though. Just like in this tiny little fucking convertible thing. I don't even know what it was. Some Ford job. It was like purplish pink. It was great. They're beep beep beep, fucky buddy. They're just picking fights, man. I love them.
Yeah. Well, I guarantee you, because they're Florida gays, they both have guns, and they're probably on the way to the range, or from the range,
where they're teaching their poodle how to lock and load.
Yeah. The poodle is handing magazines to them while they're yes, both, queen.
Both kinds, Cosmo and ammunition.
So. I did not. I was waiting to tell you about this for the podcast. So last week, a week a week from today.
Wow. Hold on. You take a breath. I think you're having a stroke.
Does anyone else smell toast?
A week ago today? Is that what we're trying to say? Last
Yeah,
Friday?
a week ago today.
Okay, there you go. Look at you. Third tries a motherfucker.
Your nephew Gideon.
Mm-hmm.
It was just he and I hanging out, and he had brought in all this stuff to do an art project for his art class. I assumed that he had to have it done by Monday. So he starts working on it. I ordered us some food. We eat. We watched Grosse Pointe Blank. He'd been wanting to watch Grosse Pointe Blank for a while. It did concern me, but also made me feel good when, the part where he's like, I'm sitting there in that goddamn rented tuxedo on prom night, and I realized for the first time I wanted to kill somebody. And I heard Gideon go, yeah, man. And I was like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna take your word for it. You might not believe this, but I don't have a lot of Grosse Pointe Blank committed to memory, but I get the gist.
Yeah. So we watched the movie, and it's like 9:00, and he was like, well, I better get back to work. I was like, oh, when's it due? And he goes, before midnight tonight.
What?
His art project?
Uh-huh.
Apparently it was late. And
Isn't this a physical object? How is he going to turn it in? Does he have to take a picture and just email it or something?
Take pictures and send it to the teacher. Well, no, I take it back. I guess everyone had to, the teacher was like, instead of trying to haul shit in, just take pictures of it and show me. And I was like,
way to phone it in, teach.
I love that, right? And so I was like, oh, what's the project? He's like, a movie scene. I said, okay, what are you reproducing? And he said, the part in Fellowship of the Ring where the Balrog comes out and Gandalf stops him. And I was like, lofty goals. All right. So he's cutting cardboard.
How is he at CGI?
He's cutting cardboard. No, he has like 3 packages of marshmallow peeps. And I was like, what's the peeps for? He goes, for the Balrog and Gandalf. And I was like, okay, so we're making a Balrog out of peeps and a Gandalf. And he's like, yeah, and a Gandalf out of peeps. I was like, fucking A. All right, here we go.
Not a medium I'm familiar with, but more power to you.
So he makes the bridge, he makes the platforms where, Gandalf and the Balrog face off, and he paints those up, and I am in charge of making the Balrog out of peeps. And I made a little marshmallow peep Gandalf. I cut the peep's ears off and made a little hat, made a little beard for him. So I'm going to share my screen with you.
Ah, delightful. I was going to ask if we still have this.
Because, I think I'm going to tell you before I show you. Because you know how in Lord of the Rings, when the Balrog comes out and all of a sudden he goes, "Hur!" and he sets himself on fire, and then Gandalf smacks his staff and it lights up.
I got a lot more of Lord of the Rings in me than I do Grosse Pointe Blank. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, hold on. So this was the structural integrity of the Balrog once we painted it. Yeah, because I made little arms for Gandalf. So once we painted it, it started falling apart. But then we took it outside and put a sparkler in Gandalf's hand. And then, hold on, I took some overproof rum.
Perfect.
Boom.
Delicious. Well done.
Balrog on fire. The bridge is collapsing. Gandalf is his staff is still lit up.
See, this is the kind of shit that you can't do in class. You need your old man to have the Bacardi 151, a lighter, and a dream.
Because I looked at him when we got it done. We got a picture. It was like, so we're gonna light this on fire, and he goes, "Oh, absolutely, we are."
So do we know what kind of grade you get? I'm guessing everybody gets an A when the teacher's like, I don't give a shit. Just do it. Take a picture. Email it to me. by midnight. Are you going to be looking at these at 12:01? No, I'm never going to look at these.
No, I'm just going to go.
It will never happen for you.
Yeah, I asked him today. I said, well, you have to send me the pictures, because he took them on his phone, and he was like, yeah, I gotcha. And then I was like, what kind of grades you get? And he goes, he's not done grading yet. He said, but come on, we lit shit on fire. I was like, yeah. He said, regardless, even if I get a C on this, it's still things were lit on fire.
You lit marshmallows on fire to expand your child's mind, he thinks. That's great.
I am the world's most okayest dad.
Yes, you are. God bless you.
Yep.
You fucking know it.
We're gonna set this shit on fire, right? Oh, you fucking right we are. Attaboy. Yeah. God, I love that kid. We had some I don't know, man, nothing's been going on. I mean, we've had shit going on, but
dude, I've had one of those weeks where every goddamn day felt like it was 38 hours straight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Doesn't matter how much sleep you get. Doesn't matter how many times you jerk off, how many beers you have. You just can't get right with God.
No. I will. So I did sleep through. So Gideon he got chosen for all city music.
I was going to say in Peep Explosion.
In Beef Explosion.
Yeah.
He got chosen for all city bands. So like all of the schools in Springfield get together and they do like an orchestra and it's a hand-picked group of students. Willow opted out of it because she had too much shit going on. But we went and they had junior high and high school. And during the junior high, we're setting up in the bleach or in the stands because it was at the college here, and we were in their big theater, and I just fucking out. I am asleep. I just curled up and was like, and Willow just, God love her, would just nudge me and be like, you can't snore when they're not playing music. And I'm like, you got it, toots. And what I love though is she, when it was time for the high school orchestra, she nudges me, she goes, our boy's up. And I was like, woo! And that's how I not appropriate. Okay. Oh, yep, I'm awake. All right, boy. All right, there you go.
See, you're a father of three, and I'm obviously not a father of anything. I'm a father of modern sorrow. But it always used to, I never figured out how, and this is going to come out as insulting. Maybe it's just because I'm not a parent, but like, it's probably a little different when you get to high school, but all of the plays and skits and things that your children put on that you have to go, and the spring concerts and everything, how do you sit through that shit? Most children are not talented. I'm not saying anything about yours. That is not what I'm saying.
No, I know exactly.
I did some stupid shit that I forced other people to watch and felt proud of myself for it. And nobody ever hit me. I was not good on stage for a very long time. I'm still not great.
I was in Lepus. You don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah. Well, that was college.
I know.
Yeah.
I was great, though. I was fantastic.
Yeah, you did the best with the tools you were given. I'll give you that much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's all I'm giving you. But yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm with you, and that's the thing. The kids are the same way. They'll be like, all right, look, these like 6 parts are gonna suck, but this part is really good. And because that's the thing, all 3 of them are like really talented musicians. I just never had the patience to get any kind of musical talent at all. But all 3 of them really get it, and they're very good. So while
I have owned a very beautiful guitar for the last 25 years that I'm still getting around to learning how to do anything on.
Yeah, I've got a really beautiful guitar in the basement. I've got 2 guitars. I've got one that my buddy Jeff Gavednik, brilliant guitar comic, gave to me. And I taught myself how to pick out the opening of Folsom Prison. You know,
okay.
Dun, 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 dun. And that's it. The other one, 15, 16 years ago, I took the strings off in order to put better strings on, and just never did. It's
Yep, that
just
tracks.
it's just a guitar. It's I don't even know. It's a paperweight. It's a soup ladle at this point. It's there's
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It was refurbished for me in a very beautiful way. I don't have the heart to get rid of it. It's one of those things that I would just possess, and it will go unplayed till the end of time.
yeah. One day, one of the kids will open the case on my guitar, and they'll be like, "Why the fuck did Dad keep this around? Who wants this? The Lord." And then they just throw it in a dumpster.
Yeah, no, that's just.
I say that Willow will keep it because she's actually very talented. She just picked guitar up about a year ago, a little over a year ago, and is playing in the jazz band like she's been playing her entire life.
I have no talent for it whatsoever.
I don't have the patience.
Probably.
I get all antsy. I can't do it. Part of me wants to. I would love to have something.
Oh, I want to be able to play. I don't want to learn. That's the problem. I don't want to go through the trial and error of learning the skill. I think that my days of learning things are very far behind me.
I love though. I'm going to get corrected by Nicole, so I'm going to do it before she can do it. When I said I'd like to have something, we both are good actors. I'm a good comic. You're a great sketch writer. I can sit down and doodle a drawing. I'm pretty good with a pencil and paper. You have a very nice singing voice, but neither one of us. I
don't know why that tickled me, but that's
I don't know. I don't either.
Great. Well, that's what you hear.
It's like you got visited by Phil.
That's what you hear after the spring concert when you're 7. You have a very nice singing voice. Now let's never discuss this again or encourage you. And who was that weird shit right behind you? That kid is creepy.
That kid never stopped moving, and he kept screaming, "Oh boy!"
There's always one. Is that the P kid? Son, is that the P kid?
Is that the kid? Is that the kid? Don't bully him, because that's not what we do. But
bunch of garbage in his front lawn, smells like pee. Everybody knows that kid.
Everybody.
Poor kid.
It's not his fault.
No, he lives in the woods half the year. That poor kid.
Not by choice. They just get sent there. You're unclean. Get to the woods, you youngin.
Hey, do we have people that sponsor the show still?
Yes, and it's actually a perfect time to do that.
Good. I'm a genius.
You are a genius.
And I have a very nice singing voice.
You do have a very
Everybody says.
Everyone, my mommy tells me. I have a whole bit about weird kids like that. I
just chuckled there. Oh, he wrote a bit.
I wrote a bit. Dude, I actually sat down. It was the first time in a long time that I've sat down with pen and paper and worked on 2 bits, because I wanted them to be so, I guess the word is complex, and wanted to play with language in them, that I was like, I have to actually map this out, because normally I'll write like an idea.
I'll say typically your process is just really real drunk and screaming at the audience until they leave, right?
Yeah, normally. Yeah. But this, I wanted this to be different. But yeah, I sat down and was like, okay, here's this, move this here, check this here, and just kind of worked with it, and then ran it last Saturday, brand new bits during a show, and damn, it felt good. Like it was like, this is why this is fun. I remember now.
Delightful.
So that said, let's throw it over to our sponsor.
Spliff Society offers unmatched quality with these 100% natural leaf spliffs. Hand-picked and hand-rolled by professional artisans, all of our spliffs are toasted to provide a perfect harmonic balance of low smoke and relaxed flavor, so they won't interfere with the taste of your favorite herb. 100% organic, all natural spliff and filter. No glue, no wax, no chemicals, and zero bullshit. The spliffs are velvet to the touch, burned slowly with an even smooth pull, fitting the bill as the best on the planet. Stop wasting your time and money splitting and licking those tired rolls ever again. Our spliffs allow for a clean and quick pack every time. Made to smoke, packed to share, and enjoy.
As always, seamless.
Don't forget to use promo code Zig and Larry at checkout. Please.
Most of our
That's all I got.
most of our drops actually do include that
Do they?
somehow. Yeah,
I-
as drunk as we were.
Yeah, we can only. I think we're gonna be way too sober to do another one of those tonight. But we should record a few more.
Yeah, we should. We should.
I should run a liquor store and just be gin drunk, just gin drunk the entire time.
That's the thing. You can record stuff on your iPhone and send it to me, and I'll
Oh
use
yeah, I
it.
could. Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
use it.
Hey,
you know what's supposed to say? Let me tell you something about you and what you do with your hand toasted palm rolled spliffs.
Are you practicing me being drunk, recording something and sending it to you?
Yes.
Huh. How do you feel you did?
D plus.
D plus effort, baby.
That's right.
I
Goddamn right.
love it.
Yeah.
Speaking of D plus, I want to get to this. What I want to talk about today.
Oh, hey, don't let me
Yeah.
forget to throw in. I've got things I need to plug.
Oh.
Shows I need to plug at the end. I'll do it at the end, but don't let
We'll
me
do it at
forget.
the end. Okay.
Hey, hey, give me a second. I need to refresh my cocktail.
Very good. Seamless.
Ooh,
Did you- That's unnecessary.
It
You don't need
was.
to-
I
that's-
regret that.
Good, good.
But
I'm not happy with it.
I'm not cutting it out.
I'm not happy with it at all. Did you get yourself another warm White Claw from the stove?
That's how I like it.
Very good.
Today's flavor. We're going for the
Oh, you did. That's so weird.
for watermelon lime smash.
Why do they keep using the word smash?
Smash.
It's unnecessary.
It's a Dave Matthews throwback. It's smash into me.
Smash with this bullshit in a can.
Smash into me.
It was that very nice singing voice that I've heard so much about. In a can.
In a can.
Fucking Christ.
Take a watermelon lime and smash it in your can.
I just proved you wrong yet again, bitch.
God damn it. Oh, my hypothesis.
This is singular.
Mhm.
So this is going to be really stupid. So I figured we'd mix it up. You know,
It's like somebody pissed off a Jolly Rancher.
I think I still have some of that fucking Mountain Dew nonsense.
So
I'm gonna go grab one of those. I certainly haven't finished it. I'll tell you that much. But it's now behind the beer.
Well, I bought these because Nicole really likes the White Claws, and she's out saving lives
She's
tonight.
allowed.
She's saving lives tonight, so I figure when she gets home, she's gonna want a White Claw. And I wanted to test them.
It seems unfair that she would be out saving lives because she's going to be too tired to give you CPR when she gets home and finds you on the floor.
Right. Oh.
It's like chefs, they don't want to cook when they come home. It's the same thing. She doesn't want to save your fucking ass.
She'd be like, I'm gonna have a White Claw and just call 911.
All the White Claw is warm and it's on the stove and the husband's dead. Oh,
This looks like a Saturday problem.
yeah, this is way too Friday night for this. This is tomorrow's problem. Won't sting too bad till the morning. So this is going to be really stupid and it's not going to work. So I'm excited. Okay.
I just wake up Saturday morning with the
You don't wake up like that all the time.
Oh, honey, I had the weirdest dream. Fuck, I thought he was dead. So it's not gonna work. What's the topic today?
I wake up like that like twice a month, all the time. It hurts.
Twice a month, twice a night.
No, dude, it's bad. A couple of times, I'm just. You wake up, and you realize you're not breathing. That's fun.
I had a dream that I was
about.
eating the best steak in the world. Turns out it was my tongue. Anyway, what's going on?
Hey, speaking about weird shit with food.
Oh,
all right. So
unintentional.
This is not going to work. I found, you ever go down a hole and you find one of those lists? It's like stupid fucking laws that actually exist.
Yeah.
Because we as a species, as a society, as a country, we can't get anything real done like ever, it seems, but we can make real stupid bullshit laws. We can enact those pretty good.
Yeah.
So I found myself a real nice list of throughout the union, stupid ass laws that actually exist for sometimes reasons when it in relation to food and or booze.
Okay.
So I thought
so pertinent to our interests. Yeah.
If it's a game that you cannot win. I will force you to try to guess what is illegal in certain states, or I'll either give you the state or the law, and you have to guess the other one. I haven't decided what yet. I haven't thought this through. It's going to be a really stupid idea, but it's we got to fill another 20 minutes. So here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to say this one out loud just so we get the general idea, and then I'll ease you into it. Okay. So the general idea is we're going to start with Alabama, just the first one on the list because I think it was alphabetical. This is true. I verified this one. Okay.
Okay.
In Alabama, it's illegal for a person to walk down the street with an ice cream cone in their back pocket. Discuss. Yeah, no, I just gave you something brand new. There you go. I actually know why. I had to look up why.
You can't walk around with an ice cream cone in your back pocket.
It is illegal in the state of Alabama to walk around with an ice cream cone in your back pocket.
You can definitely walk around with a loaded pistol,
probably
on your side.
I don't know exactly what the laws are, but I know it's at most frowned upon. Like it wouldn't be anything you can get the chair for. Like that, they'd be pretty much okay with it. You can walk into a church or like a middle school and watch the spring concert.
Yeah,
strap the fucking Colt. Yeah. So all right. So I'll tell you why.
I need to know why.
Horse thieves used to put ice cream. Alabama horse thieves.
Alabama horse thieves.
Melting fucking ice cream cone.
I called dibs on that band name.
Alabama horse thieves.
Yeah, Alabama horse thieves. It's going to be a drive-by truckers cover band.
And it happens so often that the legislators in Alabama went, something must be done. If you see some fuck walking around with some Rocky Road in his back pocket, he's up to no good. Or he might just be a butt fucking idiot, but it's probably up to no good.
What? Who would? Okay. They're up to no good because no self-respecting human would stick an be like, well, I got so much going on right now. Let me stick an ice cream cone in my britches pocket and wander down the street while I do X, Y, or Z. While I avoid everything that can kill me in the 1800s, which is everything.
Right.
And now you just got sticky ass. You just got sticky ice cream ass.
You got sticky ice cream ass. But apparently it worked enough, and enough people just jumped on the old ice cream ass bandwagon, and they stole Mr. Ed one too many times. Something had to be done.
Some manner of Pied Piper. It doesn't seem like horse thievery. That seems like some manner of pedophilia. There's like,
well,
I got an ice cream cone in my back pocket. You want to follow me back to my carriage?
I say, is that the natural progression of the guy in the windowless van with puppies and chocolate?
Yeah.
He started as his great grandpappy had a fucking ice cream cone in his back pocket, just leaving wet, sticky sprinkles all over the fucking streets.
So instead, you can't have ice cream in your back pocket. Fine, I got kittens and candy and peppermints here in my carriage. But pulled by, well, I don't have a horse. Better borrow one from somebody. I don't know why I'm using that voice, but that's just
I'm not sure either. But I'll allow it. What do I know? What do I care? All right, so I'm going to make a guess. All right, okay. This next one is for two: Kentucky and Georgia.
Kentucky and Georgia. Okay.
A food law, food not booze. I'll give you that.
Food law. Okay.
Okay. What could conceivably be. There's no way you can win this. There's no way you can get.
No,
any
I
of
don't
these points.
plan on winning.
Actually, I'll give you one gimme. What is illegal in both of those? Food law, food not foods.
Food law in Georgia and Kentucky.
And Kentucky. It's both the same.
Georgia
and again, you cannot win, and this
Kentucky.
is not going to work.
They have outlawed vegetarianism on Sundays because it makes the Lord sad.
That is a very good guess. Okay. The answer is it's the same fucking thing as Alabama. It's the back pocket with the fucking ice cream.
What the fuck?
It happened all over the fucking country, pal. It happened to Georgia and Kentucky jumped on the Bama bandwagon and went, that's a good call. We can't let this shit happen anymore.
Okay. I grew up with horses. I rode horses before I could walk. I did not realize horses liked ice cream that fucking much.
That moment was like my favorite moment of
like
the week.
I get it.
That was spectacular for me.
If a gentleman walks down the street right now with an ice cream in his back pocket, you know where I'm going? I'm following him because I want some ice cream. I love ice cream.
I'm following him because I just got to see what he does in his day.
You're following me because you want to see what happens when he gets me to his carriage.
He's either going to notice something's going to happen.
Yeah, there's more ice cream here in the carriage. That's a Dodge Caravan. I don't know. Why are you calling it that?
Yeah, that's at least 3 states of the union.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. This one you actually might.
All right.
You might get. Okay?
Stretch out a little bit.
Fairly recent, 2007. What can you not do with alcohol in Alaska?
Butt chug.
I think it's more of a should, not a can't.
Oh. You cannot soak a tampon and shove it up your ass.
I'm going to give you another hint because this is a possibility that you would actually get this.
Okay. I mean, those were legit guesses.
Oh, okay, fair. Okay, fair. Okay. They both actually probably should be. But I feel like if
you can't give it to a moose.
Boom! Nailed it!
I remember this now. You cannot give booze to a moose.
2007, some fucking wackadoodle was given booze to a goddamn moose, a full-grown male. Those things, the horns on them, they're as big as the shit kicker trucks down here. Those things are fucking huge. And he just went, and it was Christmas, and he just went up and down the streets of Anchorage, fucking with people's Christmas lights, and just like falling down and shit. And they finally went, you know, I don't think it's technically illegal to do that. I don't want to see that again. I don't want a fucking drunk moose to deal with. And I sure shit don't want a hungover moose. Let's never do this again. No. Who was it? Was it Dale? Dale, was it?
God damn it, Dale. Did you give grain alcohol to that goddamn moose again?
Yeah.
Twerk me.
And it wasn't illegal at the time. So everybody's like,
It was the fucker with the ice cream in his pocket. My favorite voice to do is the effeminate Southerner.
Why do you think that is?
Because I don't like Lindsey Graham.
Allow it. Nobody does. Not even his mom.
I don't think Lindsey Graham likes Lindsey Graham. I think Lindsey Graham would just allow himself to be Lady G instead of trying to hide the fact that he's Lady G.
I don't know what Lady G is.
Oh, well, let's spill the tea, sis.
Am I Lady G? Is something gonna happen to me with a tampon and a fucking
and some ice cream in a pocket? I'm gonna get real drunk later and just like shove 2 scoops of ice cream in my pants pockets and go wandering through the neighborhood being like, I'm a Pied Piper of pets.
We're rustling up a good time.
So there were some male prostitutes in the Washington D.C. area that came forward, and this is during the insanity of the Trump administration. So everything was overshadowed by the insanity of that.
By every time he spoke, period.
Yeah, by that fucking rage toddler.
Yeah.
So these guys came and they were like, yes, we're tired of hiding it. Lindsey Graham frequents us. our services often, but he signs up. I guess I don't know how it works. But he signs in as Lady G.
So it's like a
That's his
grinder style.
That's his nom de plume.
It's Lady G.
His nom de plume is Lady G. That's what all the male prostitutes.
When he's paying for gay sex.
When he's paying for buggery, yes.
You know what? None of this surprises me. Like, I have no ounce of what about any of that. I don't even know if is it true or is it just like rumor?
I mean, there were male prostitutes that came forward. They were like, "Yep," and
I want it to be true.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't give a shit if he likes dick. What I give a shit about is that he is a fucking dick. You know what I mean?
100%.
Which I know. I just recycled an old punch. Anyone that listens to this show that has heard some of my old act, that is a recycled punchline. But it holds true, because I used to talk about I think you may have been at a show when I was still using that joke, where I was like, my dad's greatest fear is that I grew up to be gay, and my greatest fear is that my sons will grow up to be assholes. And here's the deal, I don't care if they like dick, I just don't want them to be dicks.
I don't recall that. It's good. It's got legs.
Oh, it's a great. It's one of my favorite jokes. I haven't done it for years because
I can't do it now. I'm gonna steal it,
motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start screaming at pelicans.
Do it. Fuck a pelican. I will fight a pelican right now.
You better, because pelican shit on my car. Those things shit a ton.
Oh,
that's a big dump.
I will old school box a pelican.
Moving on. I'm not going to make guesses because I just want to say the sentence out loud.
Okay.
Because I found that it is true. I could not find out one reason why. Specifically in Little Rock, Arkansas. It's against the law to honk a horn in front of a sandwich shop after 9 p.m.
Oh, that's a drug thing.
Do you know this? Because I Googled it. And I D+ Googled it.
I'm going to assume that this is a racial profiling thing because it's an Arkansas thing.
You think?
Yeah. What I would assume is, like, I mean, here in Springfield, a lot of the people that work at certain sandwich shops, they were also what I would refer to as independent pharmacists. And so I would assume down in Arkansas, the folks are just pulling up, hitting their horn. Those sandwich shop workers are running out, doing a little switchy doodle, and then running back in. And I
guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
You just go for a $5 foot long and meth.
Yeah, $5 foot long and an all night whoopity doodle.
All right. What's illegal to do in Delaware, Larry? I just realized I'm going in alphabetical order. I mean,
what's illegal? What is illegal to do in Delaware? Hobo murder.
Yes, specifically when it involves possible food or alcohol. Hobo murder is illegal. It's pretty much frowned upon, I believe, everywhere.
Is it?
It's illegal, but it's not enforced.
That's why I don't work for the railroad anymore.
Right. One too many times.
One too many times. I went out hobo gigging
and finally just like, I've dug enough holes and I don't want to play anymore.
And the carpal tunnel set in. What's illegal to do in Delaware? Toss cows into the sea.
Again, I don't think you could do that. I'm glad that you picked something close to an ocean. In Ohio, it's illegal to throw cows into the sea. What?
What the fuck? Well, they thought the Great Lakes were the sea. Anyway.
It has to do with what you can't do at a picnic.
Fuck kids.
See, I feel like there's more than one way to win this game, but there's no one right way.
Yeah.
No, it's illegal to have a picnic in the middle of the highway. Because people did.
Okay,
and
so
people died.
In the median or on the road?
Anywhere. But there were people who were fucked up, decided to throw their goddamn blankie down on the highway to have some sandwiches, because there's a shocking lack of ants usually on the highway because of the cars.
Sure.
And
this tastes like a Jolly Rancher got into bath salts.
Good. You're gonna finish it, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because waste not, want not.
This one makes me so happy. I can't get around it.
Were a lot of people having picnics on the highway?
Enough to make it a law.
This used to be my grandpappy's land. So, well, it's Delaware. So this here used to be my grandpappy's land. This is why we have a picnic.
Isn't that where Biden's from?
I don't know.
Sure. Let's say yes.
Let's say yes. He's from Delaware.
Yeah, we could. I'm in front of 3 devices that I could Google this on. I refuse.
I'm not gonna look it up. I'm not gonna ask Siri to tell me. I don't get that poor old man. That man is his. Every time you hear him talk, you're just like, you're in your 80s.
Yeah.
You are so fucking tired. You should have retired 20 years ago and just been enjoying. Because I'll tell you right now, Jill Biden, his wife, hot piece of ass. For an older lady, still got it.
Okay.
What?
We know what you're working with. Okay, sure.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I couldn't pick that woman out of a lineup if I had to, I don't think.
No. We watched CBS Sunday morning.
Oh, yes, I could. She's the one that's surrounded by men with earpieces and fucking sunglasses who are staring me down, and they're winning. Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, no, they seem like they have a good handle on keeping people away from her. That one's
Mrs. Biden over there. I'm just saying, she's, even for an older lady, she's doing her business. And Joe should just be popping Viagra and Molly and enjoying the last few moments of his life. Yet we forced him into the presidency. We see how presidents age. Joe can't age anymore. He's dead. I'm convinced that Joe Biden is dead, and we just keep shooting him with adrenaline, and we've got just jumper cables attached just to vital parts of his anatomy, and every time they need him to speak, they just give it a zap, and he's just whoa.
He could age more, but it's going to be kind of like if he was around the Ark of the Covenant when it was open.
He's going to look like the Crypt Keeper if he keeps getting more stressed. That poor
and other
man.
References that nobody's going to remember.
Fuck him. I don't know. You don't know what this reference is? Give it to your dad. He'll get it.
Play The Walking Dead, the home game. This is a Chicago one, specifically. In Chicago, Illinois.
Okay. Have we been arrested for it? That's my first question.
No. Even we are not this stupid.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. I got to dig deep.
Fill in the blank, buddy. And you can play at home. In Chicago, Illinois, it is illegal to eat in an establishment that...
That... puts ketchup on hot dogs.
Ooh, that is a very good guess. I like that guess. It is not correct.
That's very Chicago specific too.
It is. It's very Chicago specific. You want one more very Chicago specific guess, or you don't have to because it's pretty good.
Do you have a vague clue? Can I phone a friend? Can I burp into the microphone again?
You can do whatever you want. It's a free country.
Jesus, I look like hell.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good. It's not. You didn't used to look like this.
Ghostbusters.
Yep. I'm just gonna tell you because it's illegal.
Okay.
To eat in an establishment.
Yes, that has live animals in it.
That is currently on fire. Try as you might. Want it as much as you will, buddy. But Mayor Lightfoot will put the fucking hammer down on you if you eat in an establishment that is currently smoldering.
Okay, now I know you can see me, and anyone else, if you actually go to Ziglar Ignore a Topic on YouTube, you will watch my gears turning. Because at first I'm like, who in the fuck would do that? And then my second thought was a louder voice in the back of my head that went, you fuck. Because I would literally be like, this is a good steak. How close is the fire? Is it between me and the door yet?
If you can finish the rest of your porterhouse, you almost have to try.
Yeah. It's in the kitchen. And where are we? We're up near the front door. I got time. I just want to finish this old fashioned and my steak. Can I get a to-go box just in case?
A little over 20 years ago, I was employed in an establishment. I do not want to say which establishment. It doesn't matter. But I will say it's a chain establishment that rhymes with Smo's Crack Snack. Where there was a for real no shit fire in the kitchen. And I kept like, it was like a lunch shift. So there was only a handful of people in there. It wasn't very busy. But we're like, the alarm definitely seems to be going off. The management comes out, I was like, just tell everybody it's cool. Don't worry about it. All right. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're just having a problem with the alarm. And they didn't let anybody, including us, the servers, into the kitchen. Like, you shouldn't go in the kitchen though. Like, okay, all right. So then smoke starts coming out from the kitchen, and it's like every other fucking restaurant's got those doors that just like flap either way back and forth.
Yeah.
And we're like, should we be concerned yet? Why the management still? No, it's fine. It's fine. Just don't. I mean, I wouldn't put an order in right now, but it's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. We're telling everybody that it's fine, and that it's just the alarm, and then it's just a little smoke while the fucking no shit fire department starts walking through the front door. And I'm just laughing my balls off because people are currently eating an establishment that's on fire, not knowing it's against the law. And they just walk in, and I just like me and one of my buddies who just point towards the kitchen, like, pretty sure you guys are heading that way. That's where you're gonna want to go. You're gonna follow. You're professionals. You'll find why you're here. Yeah. It was awesome.
And I could just
shut down. It was
as
great.
they're evacuating everybody, I would look at Nicole and be like, you should go out, but I'm finishing this before we leave. Look, if I leave it, it's going to go from rare to mid-rare because of the heat, and I'm not going to wait. We spent $40 on this steak. I ain't wasting it.
The best part was is that
can I get a shot while we're waiting? It's getting warm in here. Turn up the AC.
Oh, then you can still drink in one of those places. I'm pretty sure you just can't eat. If it's
I just can't eat. I can have me and the firefighters can have some Malort while they figure out the situation.
The best was after the fire department left, and there was substantial damage. For the rest of that shift, we were closed for a couple days after that for obvious reasons. But for the rest of my shift, the manager comes and goes, so just so we're all aware, the steamer is fine. I wouldn't order anything fried today. Thanks, boss. You got it. Have a little grease fire, did we? Spectacular.
Excellent. And do we throw water on it? That's the problem. All right. Just a little mushroom cloud. Excellent.
We all know you're lying. Why are you lying about the kitchen being on fire? Shouldn't we tell everybody to calmly get the fuck out of the restaurant?
We should. Just let me get you a to-go box. Yes, let me just settle up the check. That's the first thing you need to do. Hey, we're gonna have a couple more cocktails. Probably not. Yeah. So if we could just
I remember telling people
fuck out.
I'm supposed to tell you that everything's cool, and I'm just gonna tell you do what you want. I mean, really, at this point,
just take your plate and call an Uber.
I give a shit. We should all get the fuck out of here. I will be next to the front door until something interesting happens. So, just so we're all aware. I was all of like 20 fucking 3 or 4. So.
You're standing there with some bottles in your apron. But I'm saving inventory just in case.
I did learn something about myself that day, though. I am not a coward, but I am a fucking moron. Everything in me said, this building is burning. We should leave. Yeah, but something's going to happen. I want the story.
Yeah.
I'm going to want this story.
Yep. Oh, God. Yeah, that's... The need for the story outweighs the need for self-preservation so often.
Would you like to hear the most, and if you ask me, only thing interesting about Nebraska? And again, Nebraska, I'm sorry if you're a big fan of your own.
I'm going to
state.
argue.
Okay.
Omaha, Nebraska has the Funny Bone, has the back line, and has Big Canvas. All three are great comedy venues.
Okay.
Also,
okay.
Lincoln, Nebraska has a great downtown area, but it holds the one of the best rock venues and also comedy venues in the nation, the Zoo Bar.
Okay, how about this? We just say 95% of the state.
Yes, that I agree with. The Zoo Bar. My buddy Brad Stewart runs it. Go see. He's got Eddie Pepitone coming.
Oh, cool. I love it.
Yeah, so they do everything on Sunday nights. So it's like when people are like, why the fuck would I go to Lincoln? When these like, and Adam Caton Holland, Canane's played there multiple times. Sam Talent.
All right, we get it. Everybody except for Larry's buddy in fucking Nebraska.
Larry Smith has headlined. Anyway.
Interesting about Nebraska. Specific to bars, Larry.
Okay. So the Zoo Bar is a bar.
Okay. It is illegal for bar owners to sell. This is one of those that technically is on the books, but it's just so fucking hysterical. I have no idea where it came from. Nobody's doing it. It is illegal for bar owners to sell alcohol unless they're simultaneously
masturbating,
cooking up a kettle of soup. Say that sentence. Cooking up a kettle of soup. It's fun. Do it. You'll like it.
Cooking up a kettle of soup.
See? Isn't that great?
Hold on. I want to give it a good read, though. See Clem over there? He's cooking up a kettle of soup.
Because he's planning on selling you a Bud Light. And he needs to be fucking with some chowder.
You want a Bud Light line? Well, over there in that crock pot, we're cooking up some clam chowder. You want yourself a hams? We're rustling you up a kettle of soup. What the fuck?
I have no idea. It's awesome.
I've been to lots of bars in Nebraska. I've never seen one kettle of soup.
Well, it's got to be in the back. You know, you don't even have to be eating it. You just have to be cooking up a kettle of soup if you want to sell booze.
What Nebraska. The fuck?
I have no idea. But this just sounds like after shot number 4, some bullshit we would write down. I don't know. You can't have beer unless you're cooking up a kettle of soup. And you got to make sure that the peacock, it's got all of his feathers. What the fuck kind of...
Did you just remember the word kettle existed?
That was on the books. By the way, all of these have been on the books longer than gay marriage has been legal. So, like, we got some shit done that really didn't need to happen.
You know what? Nebraska.
Kettle of soup.
Next time I'm there, hook me up with a kettle of soup.
Ask your buddy. See if he's ever heard of that shit.
I'm
pretty sure it's nothing that he can, that he's trying to. There's no cop that's enforcing that.
No.
Like, there's no, like, the health department isn't coming in with their badges going, show me your kettle. But yeah.
Y'all got a kettle of soup? Shut it down. Shut it the fuck down right now.
I have no idea what to do with this information. In Marion, Ohio, it's illegal to eat a donut while walking backwards. It just sounds like I picked 7 words that I know and put them in order.
Like, it sounds, all of these laws sound like something that a husband saw his wife's lover doing. I was like, fine, Timothy. You want to fuck my wife? Well, you can't eat a donut walking backwards anymore. How about that? You son of a bitch.
Doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, nothing. Why are you leaving me, Lucille? Well, Timothy can eat a donut walking backwards. And it was a metaphor, but he didn't get that because he's not understanding what she's needing. And so Philip goes to the state legislature and is like, no more assholes walking backwards eating donuts.
Well,
that seems like a good, What does he do? He's getting all goosed up on that jazz cabbage, and he's eating donuts while walking backwards.
Not to be outdone, the people of Pennsylvania have decided, people of Ridley Park, Pennsylvania, have decided that it's illegal to eat peanuts while walking backwards in front of the Barnstormers Auditorium, specifically during a performance.
Again, I can only assume that some dude did that to mock the husband of the woman that he is stooping on the side.
You can eat peanuts. You can eat peanuts walking backwards.
Yeah.
You can eat peanuts walking backwards in front of the Barnstormers Auditorium in Ridley Park, just not during a performance. You can just if all of those things are true in that moment,
because
you're fucked.
A couple walked out and saw this guy walking backwards eating peanuts in front of a performance, because she was like, ooh, my head, I'm getting warm in here. And he's like, well, the laudanum's getting to you most likely, but let's get you back home. They walk outside, they see this fancy gent going plop, munch, munch, munch. What's up? Beautiful. And gives her the finger guns and then pops out of the peanut while he's just moonwalking down the sidewalk. And Jennifer was like, not in this city, god damn it. She gave him the moony eyes, and now I'm all fuck that.
Enough people get this shit, like being to quote Tosh, people are so reactionary in nature. One really weird day, one really weird thing happened, and people just got on their high horse and they wrote their congressman, and they got that on the list. But this is what we worry about.
Yeah.
And shit gets real specific. Okay, well, here's how specific this gets. In Rhode Island, Larry.
Rhode Island.
What is it illegal to do with pickle juice?
Use it as lubricant.
Throw it at a trolley.
You know what? This seems.
I just feel like I defeated myself at that point.
You know what? Yeah, that seems legit.
You can't throw pickle juice in a trolley. In other states you can, but not in the smallest state in the union.
No.
Just gonna say this one out loud because I don't feel like we need to do it. In Wyoming, it's illegal to fish from a moving aircraft. Mm-hmm.
Like fly fish or regular fish?
Any fishing. If the aircraft is currently in flight, it's illegal to try to get a trout.
You're just casting. I see it. I see him. Just circle around. Do you have any others that you have to do? Do we need to make this a two-parter?
No, I don't. Those were the high points. Actually, after a while, there were 50. There's one for each state. After a while, I was kind of just cherry picking. It's just, in West Virginia, it's illegal to eat roadkill. Well, no, it's not illegal to eat it, but it's illegal to take it home and cook it. But if you eat it out where you found it, it's okay if you make a campfire.
Good to know. Uh-huh. Good to know.
That's all I'll do. That's all I'll do with that. But that was a little game called This Isn't Gonna Work and You Can't Win. Featuring your buddy Zig.
Yay!
I would say though, you played.
I did. I participated.
You 100% participated.
That's what I appreciate here, about you. And that's what you appreciate about me.
Would you like to do your plugs before?
I would very much like to do my plugs real quick. So April 21st at BuzzBomb, we're doing the open mic. Last time we did the open mic, I'm the host. We had standing room only, and we had 2 solid hours of performances that kicked ass. Actually, we had an hour and 55 minutes of solid performances that kicked ass, and 5 minutes that made people really uncomfortable.
Anybody who's listened to the show, that's nice. Anybody who listens to the show probably knows, but what time is it, Larry, and where is BuzzBomb?
It is 7 p.m. on April 21st, BuzzBomb in Springfield, Illinois. Just fucking Google it. It's on
Count
Adams.
me in.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
But then April 22nd, I'll be in Decatur, Illinois, at the Conference Center, the Decatur Conference Center. doing a show for CU Comedy. So head over to Facebook and look up CU Comedy, the Champaign-Urbana Comedy. But CU Comedy, I'm doing that. But here's the big one that I needed to give a little nudge to. Your boy, old Crunk Kringle, old Sandy Sandpants here, old Uncle McDrunk McFuckles, is there's a new comedy club called the Laughing Barrel in Camdenton, Missouri. That is they're doing their soft open on the 22nd and 23rd, and I am headlining April 23rd.
Any brand new affiliation with a kettle of soup?
I'm going to actually, it's in my writer now.
Oh, good.
I'm going to send them an updated writer and just tell them that I need in the green room a kettle of soup.
A currently working kettle of soup.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, that's fucking spectacular. I will be
I'm not
crying like a bitch at a dentist.
Oh,
I thought that was a biggie. I'm sorry.
Well, you know what? Head over to LarrySmithComedy.com.
No, do your thing. I'm not trying
to. No. You know what? That's just it gets to. I'll be back at Mason City Limits the weekend after that. There in Bloomington, Illinois. I'm opening for a guy. Opening for a buddy of mine in Bloomington. Go to LarrySmithComedy.com. But if you want to,
you can't see him. He's doing the hand wave. I did
the. Oh, and real quick, we can't end this show without mentioning we lost another another fucking hero, man. We lost a fearless comedian who
when you
fucking
waved your hand like this, it reminded me of him as well.
Yeah,
Gilbert Godfrey. Yeah, Gilbert Godfrey.
Whatever.
I could not pronounce what took him.
Yeah, it was
4 words and they're all big.
Yeah, I recognize the condition, but it just sucks. And so, you know, we loved Gilbert, and Gilbert was what I don't get, Zig, is that there's a lot of comics out there that are a bunch of that are big old shitbags. Get to keep kicking and doing shows, and then somebody like Gilbert, who on stage it says inappropriate things, but off stage is like the biggest sweetheart on the planet. But here's the thing: everything he said on stage was funny, and he was a brilliant comedian. And as we always say on our show, we don't take tragedy on ourselves because we did not know them personally. But goddamn, it sucks and leaves a big old hole. But I will say also, if there's any dates that he left open, I'd be happy to fill them for any clubs. So hit me up at LarrySmithComedy@gmail.com. And I'd be happy to fill any club dates for Gilbert.
Damn it. Okay, let me do this one, because I was going to do one too. I was reading, though, that if you wanted to do any, he is taking donations. You can send cash or whores to me.
Yes.
On behalf of Gilbert Godfrey. Just write Gilbert Godfrey on a whore in Sharpie and send it directly to me with a handful of cash.
Yeah. That's
for charity.
It was her name is Charity, the whore.
Sure.
And
they don't need names.
Yeah, well, they're all named Charity. And then send them directly to Zig, and I cannot wait. Make sure that all of them have their cameras on their phone, so I can see Angie's reaction.
Yeah. Tune in
to the YouTube channel to watch Zig get stabbed to death by an angry Puerto Rican woman.
To watch a toothless 43-year-old man get stabbed to death by his betrothed.
Oh, but yeah, fucking that sucks about Gilbert, and we legit nice dude. So anyway, guess what, bub?
Can we end on a high note?
Ah!
There it is. Thanks, Mel.
Yep.
I love you, buddy.
Love you back.
The best part's about hanging out with these guys. God damn it, son of a bitch, motherfuck.